Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. We have a lot to cover today in this video, guys. We are transforming this front porch into something that I think you guys are gonna like. I surely do. So let's get to it. So in this video, we are renewing this dirty rug right here. We are making our own front porch sign, and we are also cleaning and washing this floor and adding a few furniture pieces just to change it up a little bit. So let's get started. First, we are using this piece of wood that we had left over laying around in the garage. So I took it out. I wanted to make sure that it would fit properly, and so here you see me basically finding a spot for it to make sure that it would fit the way I want it. And then I brought it to our deck to get it prepared. So basically I am going to be painting it. But as you will see, I don't have a drop cloth. I don't have any fancy tools. I don't even have like a paint tray, so I'm just makeshifting everything. So I'm using garbage bags. I'm using this aluminum foil to put on another scrap piece of wood to make my own tray here that I'm gonna use, and it worked just fine. So you don't need any fancy stuff to get work done if you put your mind to it. So here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a little bit of paint or two colors. You're gonna need a pencil, a mask, some tape, some measuring tape, and some stencils if you have some. That's what I will use just because I don't have good writing. And of course I put my mask on right away because I don't like to spray paint without it. And now I am ready to go. So I'm first spray painting this piece of wood black, and then I'm gonna use some white paint to do the writing with later on, but this is what I'm doing first. So I'm just about done painting, and I'm gonna let this dry for about 20 minutes, it says, before you can repaint or paint on top. And now that that's done, I am using these stencils to basically write what the message that I want on this. And you wanna use a measuring tape and a pencil just to mark where the stencil letters are gonna go, because you want to have basically like the same spacing in between the letters. You don't want some spaces to be too big or too small. So I'm gonna tape them down because it's a little windy, and also I don't want it to shift around while I am painting over top. And we're just about done here, and I'm gonna start painting using any sort of brush, whether it's a foam brush or a roller or any sort of brush that you have to paint over these stencils. And I'm just using white paint that I had left over from before to color in these stencils. So I actually ended up switching from the sponge to this dollar store paintbrush that I had lying around. I like how it applied a little bit better. And I did use 2 coats of this white paint just because I'm applying white on black paint. So I felt like the second layer or the second coat was, it looked better. And just FYI, I got the stencils from Amazon. If anyone is interested in knowing which ones they are, let me know. Just comment below and I can give you the link or the information for the set that I ordered. So the whole process of making this porch sign took about half a day, and that was mainly because I needed to leave, time in between for the paint to dry and the different, coats of paint and things like that. But the actual painting and the work that it takes, it was not that much. And I'm using stencils because I think it leaves, cleaner cuts to the letters and things like that. But of course, you can just write if you've got some good handwriting, which I don't. So the stencil worked perfectly for me. And that's about it. I'm all done with painting this porch sign. I'm gonna let it dry, but overall I think it's starting to look really good. So I'll show you what it looks like at the end. For now, we just need to let it dry, and I'm gonna move on to the next thing that I need to do, because like I said, we have a lot to cover today. Next is this doormat. Guys, this has been here for so long. I don't think I've ever washed it, so it's pretty yucky. I could probably replace it for 20 bucks or something like that, but I thought, why would I do that if I can just change it up for free? So I'm going to wash it. I'm gonna brush it down with some laundry detergent and water and a little scrubbing, elbow grease as they call it, but not the real elbow grease like product, but just, scrubbing with good old soap and water. So it's looking pretty good. I am rinsing it, and then of course I'm just gonna let it air dry. Once it's dry, we'll move on to the next step, which is painting it. And of course, my Rust-Oleum. That's what I am using to paint this baby and upgrade it to make it look new again. Guys, I'm becoming obsessed with wanting to spray paint everything. But do you blame me? I mean, it changes up the look of like everything, makes it look new again. I mean, this mat, which was really old and dirty, and now it's like starting to look really, really good. And then also, it's very satisfying to be spray painting and seeing the transformation right in front of your eyes. Check it out. How amazing does that look? Right? Why would I go and spend 20 bucks? I had this paint lying around, so might as well use it, right? And voila, it's looking really good. And now I am ready to move on to the next step, which is sweeping and washing this front porch on the step because it's just dirty. So we're getting summer ready, guys, right? So let's get to cleaning. Next, I'm gonna be washing this area here using my water out of a bucket and my push brush or push broom. I always want to call it push brush. And this worked perfectly for me. But of course, you can use a hose if you have. You can put a little bit of soap and get to scrubbing this area. I mean, look how great this looks already. And then I grabbed a damp cloth and just wiped down everything from these columns that I have in front of my house to the door, to the mailbox, to the meter that I have outside. Pretty much everything got wiped down because we're trying to make this front entrance look mwah. Now that we're all done cleaning, let's go back and check up on our porch sign. I'm gonna remove these stencils with the help of my little helper here. that's it, you guys. What do you think? I love this porch sign. I have never done this before, and I think it turned out great. What do you think? And now I'm just gonna bring out these chairs that I painted last time. If you missed that video, I'm gonna link it right here for you to check out. I got these chairs for free, painted them, got these cushions for $19.98 from Walmart. Here is my porch sign and my mat. And look at how this area looked before. And let's see how it looks now. Guys, I absolutely love this front porch, and if I can make these simple changes to upgrade what I had here before, I know you can too. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you thought of this transformation. Easy peasy, right? And I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Really appreciate you. And if you have subscribed, I love you. Thank you so much. And I really hope I'll see you next time. Bye.